Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheap Comic Collector Presents Captain America. It's our last episode of the Captain America series, number 15. Um, Most serials back then lasted 15 episodes for some reason. Not quite sure why that is, but they all seem to pretty much, for the most part, all have 15 episodes. There's a couple exceptions that I know of, but most have 15. Um, so yeah, last episode, the house blew up. Got a bomb dropped on it. Looked like Captain America was inside. So I don't know how he's going to get out of this one, but maybe the bad guys win. I don't know. Don't know. I have to stay tuned and find out. And because we have no facts to go over, we're going to take a look once again at some cover from 1940s. First up, we have Captain America number 19. And I had a heck of a time animating this one. It did not want to work. I called those guys monsters, warlocks, witches. There was one, and it kept wanting, for some reason, I guess because he's up in the air, it wanted to have Captain America fly, like Superman, basically. There was one where he flew to the house there in the back with fire coming off of him like he was the Human Torch. You see the Human Torch flying down there in the bottom. And there were other ones where the Human Torch just, the comic started burning. But I finally thought of an idea, because those bats in the background and stuff made me think of, well, it's a spooky night. Um, so we did come up with something pretty cool. This is actually my favorite, probably, of all of the Captain America's covers that we've animated during this series. There's been some interesting ones, but this one I like. Yeah, Cap Wolf. It's a very hairy Cap Wolf. It's more like Captain Cave Wolf or something, but it's the best I could get. So I probably tried this cover 30 or 40 times before I finally got something that I was happy with. And next up, we have number 20. And this one, he's just fighting a bunch of those guys in green. I had a little bit of problems with this one because it kept wanting to take the swastika off the bad guy's armbands and put it on Captain America's shield. It didn't do a full swastika. It would do like a similar one, but it was enough to realize that that's what it was trying to do. And yeah, not good, right? So can't have that ever. But here's what it did. We did finally end up with. And that's about it. Kind of gave up on that one when I tried to put swastikas, fake swastikas on everything. Excuse me. And then last but not least, or maybe it's least, I don't know. Some of these aren't that great. Oh, he's kicking somebody in the face once again. Not a whole lot of variety in these early Captain America's covers. Great stuff, but and they did, I think it was published quarterly when it first started, if I remember correctly. So but the similars are all kind of have that similar style. Bucky's in danger. Captain America's jumping in to save him, and kind of just the same theme over and over again. But let's see what this one did. Oh, we got fire in this one, and yeah, he kicks him out there, and instead of dealing with the fire or trying to get Bucky out of the ropes real quick, he is taking a victory lap. Yeah. Alrighty. And that's the last of these we'll do, at least for a while, since we're out of episodes. Um, And of course, these last 3 episodes, I did the covers in the wrong order. I'm sorry about that. My bad. But we did get all the way up to number 27 of the series. I think there was 1 or 2 issues we skipped over because I just could not get them to do anything that I actually wanted to present. But yeah, so let's get to it. Let's get to that last episode of Captain America. Here we go. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. At the end of this episode, I've created a bonus scene in the kind of in the tradition of the Marvel movies, where they always have the scenes during or after the end credits. So stick around for that. Hopefully, you'll get a kick out of it, and that'll end. That's what we'll end on. So it will. Yeah, stick around for that. Back to the show. Sorry.
We're coming to the house now. Nose are down. We mustn't miss. G.F. Hillman, wealthy railroad president, was rescued today by Captain America from the Scallop's agents, who bombed a farmhouse where he was being held prisoner. Suffering from a brain injury, he was rushed to a hospital, the name of which the district attorney refuses to divulge, saying it will be kept a secret to protect Hillman.
If Hillman does regain consciousness, you'll tell him that you are the scatter.
He must be killed before he can talk.
How? Only the DA and Captain America know where he is.
It is obvious that the district attorney and Captain America are the same man. When Graham phoned from the radio shop, he said that the district attorney was on his way to the Watson farm. Yet Captain America was the one who reached there.
That doesn't locate Hillman for us.
Gail Richards will.
How is he?
Bad shape. I wired for a famous brain surgeon. He was just starting off on a hunting trip when his office caught him. He's driving back and should be here by 5 o'clock. Here's their reply.
He says he's coming here to the office.
Yes. I couldn't take a chance to let anyone know which hospital Hillman is in. When the doctor arrives, I'll drive him there. In the meantime, you go to the hospital, stay right beside Hillman. In the event that he regains consciousness, try and get a statement, even for a moment. Understand?
Right.
Keep quiet and drive where I tell you.
Where to?
The Drummond Museum.
Good to see you, Miss Richards. Be seated.
Dr. Melder, why was I brought here?
Perhaps this will explain.
It explains a lot. You're the scarab.
Yes. It's your misfortune that I had to let you know. But I need some information. Sit down. Tell me, where are they keeping Hillman?
If I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Fortunately, only the district attorney knows.
I had thought you would say that. But I have a means of making you tell me the truth. This contains an extract brewed from a jungle flower, which is a very efficient truth serum. Under its influence, you will tell me anything I want to know. Unfortunately for you, the effects never wear off, and you will spend the rest of your life in an insane asylum, a hopeless idiot. And now, Miss Richards.
Wait. I'll talk.
Go ahead, Miss Richards. And I warn you to tell the truth.
I don't know which hospital Mr. Hillman is in, but the district attorney has wired for a brain surgeon who is driving here in his car. He will arrive at the office at 5 o'clock. From there, he's to be taken to the hospital.
What is the surgeon's name?
Dr. Rodlam Barracks.
Spell it.
Rodlam-Baracks.
Contact Agent 33. Tell him to use this name and to go to the district attorney's office.
Mr. Gardner, I'm Dr. Rodlam Barracks.
How do you do, Doctor? Would you have a chair?
Thank you.
You arrived earlier than I expected.
I know. I received your wire about Hillman, and instead of driving all the way, I managed to charter a plane.
That was very thoughtful of you.
In a case like this, time is important. Has Hillman regained consciousness?
Sorry, no.
That's alarming. I'll have to make an examination at once. Which hospital is he in?
The Crestview on Woodlawn Avenue.
My associate's waiting for my call. May I use your phone?
Certainly. I'll dial it for you. What's the number?
Oh, 2643. Hello? Get my surgical kit and meet me at the Crestview Hospital on Woodlawn Avenue. Understand?
Got it. I'll take care of everything. The men are waiting downstairs. One will meet you in the lobby of the hospital in case of trouble. The other will wait in the getaway car. I'll be here when you get back.
Very well. I'll start at once.
I'm sorry I can't go with you, Doctor, but I have some work to do. Please phone in your report as soon as possible.
Of course, Mr. Gardner.
Thank you.
What's up?
That man's an imposter. Only Gail and I knew I'm expecting a brain surgeon, and the man I wired for is Dr. George Thomas.
Then Gail is in trouble.
Exactly. But there's a chance to find her. I gave him the name of the wrong hospital. I want you to phone the commissioner. Ask him to send a raiding party to the Crestview Hospital and pick up Dr. Rodlam Barracks and whoever's with him. Meanwhile, I'm going to trace that phone call he made. This is the district attorney. I want the address of Oak 2643.
Who's there?
The district attorney. Open up. Where's Miss Richards?
How would I know?
You know, all right. And about that phony surgeon, Rodham Barracks, too.
Phony? Well, the girl told us that.
She gave you the wrong name. She made this one up to warn me. And at the same time to tell me that Malder is the scarab.
Malder? You're crazy. Say, how could she do that?
Rodham Barracks is Malder Scarab spelled backward. See? S-C-A-R-A-B. M-A-L-D-O-R. Malder is the scarab.
When Malder finds out she double-crossed him, he'll kill her. She'll have a horrible death. Well, you know what he'll...
Shut up. You won't find it out in time.
Yes?
The whole thing was a trap. The cops were waiting at the hospital. Got the others. I just managed to escape.
Hold the car there for a fast getaway. We'll be out as soon as we dispose of the girl. So you lied to me. No one can do that and live. This looks 1,000 years old. But it isn't. A week ago, he was a living, breathing man. But he disobeyed my orders. He was placed in this case. In a short time, he became the withered mummy that you see before you. And you'll be just like that in a few minutes. Gruber. I'll get our valuables together while you connect the mummifying gas. I'm afraid the district attorney will hardly recognize Miss Richards when he finds her a withered mummy. Leaving, Mr. Scarab? You arrived sooner than I expected, Mr. District Attorney.
Where's Gail Richards?
Well, you'll never find her unless you're willing to exchange her life for my freedom.
The scarab will have the pleasure of turning on the gas himself.
Better make a deal, Captain America. In a few minutes, it will be too late to save Miss Richards.
Then she's in the building. Tell me where she is.
Thanks to Captain America, whom we now know to be our fighting district attorney, the Scarab and his murderous gang pay the supreme penalty in the electric chair at the stroke of midnight tonight. To review the Scarab's crimes...
No need to review them now. These convictions definitely prove that crime doesn't pay. I want to say that the people of this city owe a great deal to you, Mr. District Attorney, Captain America.
Thank you. But we owe a great deal more to Gail. Her cleverness tipped me off to the Scarab's identity.
But Captain America arrived in time to capture the scarab. It's midnight.
The toll of doom for the Scarab.
In the city's bright and bustling street, Grant Gardner never known to retreat. District attorney with the courage to stand, taking down the scorpion with a strong hand. No shield in sight, just a badge of law. Captain America with a firm jaw. Justice served in a suit and tie. Watch out, Scorpion, you can't hide or lie. He's the captain with no shield tonight, navigating danger with all his might. Swing to the rhythm of the city so fast. Grant Gardner's here, justice will last. Courtroom battles more than just fights. Day and night he's turning wrongs to rights. Behind that desk a hero thrives, in the alleyways where danger lies. No wars to fight, but a city to save. Chasing villains through the urban wave. A hero's tale spun without the shield's flare. Captain Gardner handles villains with care. He's the captain with no shield tonight, navigating danger with all his might. Swing to the rhythm of the city so fast. Grant Gardner's here, justice will last.